Then there's number 1 Jermyn Street there. I don't know if you can see the writing on that. Now Jermyn Street was created by and named after Henry Jermyn, spelled Jermyn, who was the first Earl of St Albans as part of his development of the St James area around the year 1667. The Duke of Marlborough lived there when he was Colonel Churchill, as did Sir Isaac Newton during his time working in London as Warden of the Royal Mint. The mid-18th century highwayman and apothecary William Plunkett, the Duchess of Richmond, and Lennox, the Countess of Northumberland, and the artist Sherwin, in whose rooms in 1782 the great actress Mrs Siddons sat for him for her portrait, The Tragic Muse. Right, that's all lovely. We have a restaurant here selling Lebanese cuisine. There are a few restaurants on this road. Some of them are quite good, and because a lot of people... This is Regent Street, not the main bit of Regent Street that everyone knows. It's the other bit of Regent Street that no one's ever seen, because, I don't know, it's not got Hamleys on it. Regent Street is all about Hamleys, because an Apple store, that's what Regent Street's all about. Got Tesco Metro here. The Tesco Metro stores are the small urban sites of the very large supermarket chain Tesco's. Tesco's are the largest Tesco chain, the largest supermarket chain in the UK and the second largest in the world. Getty restaurant, very highly rated and has accolade from even pure Italians, and is accredited with fine Italian food at reasonable prices. Let's have a look at how reasonable these prices are. 2 courses for £14.75 and 3 courses for £17.75. It's closed at the moment, as you can see, but look at that. Yeah, bargain. Now, Jermyn Street is aimed... Oh, sorry, there's a little comedy club thing there, theatre. Jermyn Street is aimed at the finer gentleman, the person who likes to wear nice shirts, and for people like me who are short arses, I need to buy my shirts from places like this because they do short arm lengths and still, you know, lengthy in the body. And the suits, well, they do a few suits, but mainly they're shirt places around here. So start off with Herbie Frog. We sell a few suits, but mainly they're all about shirts. Notice the double cuff shirt there. That's at the cuff, just at this bit of the thingamajig. Rowley's, another little cafe shop. The Herbie Frog goes on into this store here. Bakes, who sell lots of Panama hats. I bought them last year, yeah. Look at how many Panama hats they've got. They sell other hats too. Just look through the door here. They've got like cowboyish type hats too. Little hotel, the Jermyn Hotel. Jones, the bootmaker on the left, and Emmett, another shirt shop. Churches, TM Lewin just there. That's where I buy most of my shirts, TM Lewin. Good quality, not too expensive. At the moment they've got a sale where you can get any shirt for 19 quid. Sorry, pounds, GBP, same thing. And that's very cheap for a very nice shirt. But they don't do bespoke shirts, they only do ready to wear, which is fine with me when it comes to shirts. Get a bespoke suit, but get a ready to wear shirt, why not? This is the back end of Waterstones from Piccadilly. It's so big that it runs all the way out to this street. This street runs parallel to Piccadilly, but not for quite as far. Yeah, it's a much shorter street. In fact, we're almost halfway in the street already. TM Loons for men there, and another men's bit there. They do have a female shop just up the road. Dax, Hawes and Curtis, which, oh, they're closed. Okay. Oh, and they're closed. They have a new flagship store down the road, I guess. Okay, so this is a church, and over there, straight through there, you can see Piccadilly. But this is Jermyn Street still. Evening Standard, people selling newspapers in London, the evening editions. So you can find your news first, type of thing. There's a Cafe Nero here on Jermyn Street, inside the St James's Church of Piccadilly, which was designed by Sir Christopher Wren, consecrated in 1684. It's a working church, I think. They have services there and everything. Harvey and Hudson, selling mainly shirts again. Russell and Bromley, selling fine shoes. Lynx, selling overpriced accessories. Paxton and Whitfield, selling fine wines and a few cheeses. Charles Tyrewhitt, selling shirts from 1750. Oh, not bad, not bad. Charles Tyrewhitt is a bit like T.M. Lewin, but not quite as big in this country. You can find T.M. Lewins in, you know, big malls and things, whereas Charles Tyrewhitt, well, you can buy their stuff online. Roderick Charles, they make suits. They can do a whole bespoke suit for less than £1,000. So personally, I would stay away from that. They did me a nice quote before, and the guy just sounded a bit dodgy. Florists, not sure what they sell. It looks like perfumes. And John Lobb. Oh, the shoes in John Lobb. I do like the shoes in John Lobb. Let's have a look at the shoes. I've got a few pairs of John Lobbs. They got a royal warrant, I think. They provide shoes to the royal family. Fine shoes. Expect to pay about £400 to £600 for a pair of shoes from there. Hilditch and Key on the other side. That's another shirt shop. And then there's the Prince Arcade through there, which has a few more shops. Hackett on our left hand side, quite an important shop. Lots of endorsed by that rugby union person, Johnny Wilkinson. Pink, another important shirt shop selling high-end men's shirts ready to wear. They got a theme at the moment of the library collection from only £49. And there's a little barber shop there, Check and Speak. The backside of Fortnum and Mason, my favourite food department store in the whole world, probably one of the only food department stores in the whole wide world. Foster and Son, the bootmakers. Ah, here's Hawes and Curtis. This looks like a much smaller shop than they were used to. It's a very small shop. They do some bespoke shirts, so I don't really like their shirts, and they're okay, not brilliant. Could do better. The Cavendish just there, restaurant, lounge and bar. Then we've got Dunhill, just on the corner there, of Duke Street, St James's. And there's John Bray there, a shirt maker. Boggy, who sells some shirts and suits, mainly suits. If you've never heard of Dunhill before, they're like a cigar company who now also sell clothes and things. Oh, there's Harvey and Hudson again. Favorbrook, past that arcade here. This is Piccadilly Arcade. We've already passed the Piccadilly Arcade, but this is another Piccadilly Arcade. It's a sequel. Trevor Phillips on our left hand side, selling globes. Edward Green selling, well, shoes. Taylor of Old Bond Street, even though it's not Old Bond Street, selling lots of barber goods. Hilditch and Key, shirt maker since 1899. Some very expensive shirts there. Look at that one. This one is a plain blue shirt, costs £110. It's Sea Island quality. Have you ever been to Sea Island? I've never been to Sea Island. Never even heard of Sea Island. Wilton's restaurant on the right hand side, never been there. There's a little prawn as their thingy-majig, their logo symbol thing. Turnbull and Asser, they supply suits for James Bond and also his shirts, I think. James Bond's supposed to have all his suits done in Savile Row, but actually they're done right here. So if you want a James Bond suit, then come here to Turnbull and Asser. It's a very old shop, very classic cut. Then there's the Wise Gallery, or Vice Gallery on the right hand side, which looks loads. Crockett and James on the left hand side. Sorry I'm zipping left and right if I'm giving you a headache. Duchamp on the left hand side, which is a funky shirt maker. They're quite new on this road, I think. Too funky for me. Trickers, another shoe store. Emma Willis, another shirt maker. Lots of shirt makers along here. Beretta. If you want a good gun, then come to Beretta, because you can get all your gun gear from here, and your attire, your gun attire, so you can have your hunting boots and your hunting jacket from Beretta since 1526. And finally there's Davidoff, who sells cigars and oddly perfume and aftershave. So that's it. We're on St James's Street now, and that's the end of our little journey along Jermyn Street. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm Kwai Chi, and you've been watching Things to Do in London, Jermyn Street. Until next time, take care.